What's going on, y'all? I'm Josh. You can call me Anoriand, and this is more Soul Blazer. We just beat the boss of this area, so I walked back to the warp, and as you can see, now all 3 warps are available. So left goes to that one little room that was just like a tutorial room, bottom goes into town, and right goes back into that castle we were just in. And the reason they do that is because, like I told you, there's some layers you can't clear in there yet. So we can go back here, we can talk to this goat. Wait, no, we can talk to this goat. I don't know if there's such a thing as reincarnation. Even though I can't communicate with my husband, I enjoy his company. Oh no. Oh no. That goat is the reincarnated spirit of his wife. So we can now confirm, almost painfully so, that dude has smushed booty with that goat, with his goat wife. It's happened. This is our secret passage. I cannot let you through without a pass. Okay, that's fine. You can come here. What about you, goat? You're the one who set me free, right? Come, I shall show you around. Please follow me. Sure. This is the home of Dr. Leo the inventor and his daughter Lisa. Dr. Leo was a great painter as well as an inventor. One day, many soldiers came and took Dr. Leo away. Lisa has not been the same since. I know we've already been through the town, but this is some good information. The house at the top of this cliff contains a painting by Dr. Leo. I think the title of the painting is something like The World of Evil. This is a house people constructed for the goats. I'm not terribly fond of it. I did see something on the ground near the corner of the fence. And that's letting you know that there was a medicinal herb in that one corner that I found already. But, you know, we don't need... Oh, I need to get another herb, actually. Forgot I ended up healing in the midst of that boss fight. Yeah. Skip through, it's me, haha. Yes, of course, please, give me my herb. Bam, cool. And it auto-equips very conveniently. By auto-equips, what I mean is the cursor stays on the same spot, effectively in the item menu. So it just goes like, oh, okay, so you had this here before, we're good. Oh, you scared me. This is our secret hut. We have hidden treasure near here. And so, what you gotta do is... Since you're asleep, let's go ahead and pop in your dreams. Anoriand placed the dream rod on the tulip's petal. In my dreams, I can do anything I like. For example, ha! The monsters running all over in Dr. Leo's paintings cannot be defeated unless you have a special sword. You must find the special sword that can destroy metal. Return here once you have found the sword. Would you like to return to Grass Valley? Hold on. Is there anything else I can say to you? Why don't you try and talk to that Jewel? Okay. It's one of those games. It's an old action RPG. They have too many menus. They go hand in hand. Frustratingly, it puts you all the way back here. But here's the thing about that plant. About that tulip specifically. You can move it, and there's a pass underneath. That's the hidden treasure pass that the kid talked about. Like, there's a pass. Yeah, that's how you find it. It's weird because moving things is not really a thing in this game. So you kind of only learn that generally by a guide. Like, it's rare to learn it on your own. Oh, that's right. Pass. Oh, the pass. Where'd you find it? You can go inside now. Okay, and that leads you up here. Which leads you down there. There's a strange bottle. Got it. Now, what's a strange bottle do? You will not lose any gems should your life reader reach, it doesn't finish saying it, but reach 0. Basically, when you die, you lose your gems. Which sucks once you start, you know, wanting to cast spells, especially as you get some of the spells that come later on in the game. Well, by holding that, you don't lose any. Now, obviously, the medicinal herb is better to heal you with, but reasonably, the best way to do it is you want to hold the medicinal herb, heal, and then after that, switch to the strange bottle so that if you somehow do still die, you don't really suffer any penalty. I feel as though I've been surrounded by darkness. In that darkness, I heard my best friend Leo. He told me to give this brown stone to a person named Anoriand. I don't know what the brown stone looks like, but this is a stone that I received from him the day before he disappeared. Anoriand received the brown stone. I don't know what it looks like, but he gave me this stone here. That's a weird translation. Suddenly, the master's voice came thundering down from the heavens. The brown stone you have is a key to open the world of evil. This is where Death Toll lives. Come back to me with the stone. So, let's go back over here and go right there. Boom. A voice came from above. The brown stone you received is one of 6 stones in this world. When all 6 of these stones are gathered, the gate leading to the world of evil shall be opened. Now, you must go to Greenwood, where the next stone awaits. Voice came from above. Anoriand, how can I help you? And now the move command is available, and now you can see the world map. And so you get the idea that, you know, you go from place to place and do stuff. Gonna go ahead and save. Always take the chance to save, kids. Always. Save responsibly. Wish to continue? Yes. And so now you are in Greenwood. Just a lot of grass, a lot of flowers, trees. Can't get to that box yet. And the way to get to it is not the most routine thing in the world, but keep moving. Yeah, nothing available yet. So, only way to go is bridge. So, something I'll tell you, first of all, don't need that annoying. Sorry about that. I love the music in this place. Also, you'll notice enemies have a lot more HP. Enemies do tend to take notable jumps as the game continues. Like, you'll never really get to a point where you are at the enemies of an area that you just reached and you're one-shotting them. That just kind of doesn't happen. Dang it! River dragon person. Gah, I was ready for you that time. And I'm ready for all of you this time. Ha-ha! Success. Always knew it would be successful. Always knew. What's great is they designed it that most people naturally go along the bottom path. And so, like, it's basically a trick. If you go along the bottom path, you're gonna have to deal with those fire spitters and trying to dodge their hits or just keep moving. But by going on the top path, you can deal with them and then walk where you're supposed to go. Oh, a dog! Remember the information we got before. So meanwhile, here's something I learned via TikTok. There is a whole thing about... Okay, and I'm gonna bring this up for a reason, so that's just stay with me. I learned about, there is like linemen TikTok, like people who work power lines and things like that, and you know, especially following emergency situations, what have you. And then there is lineman wife TikTok, which is a thing and a time. And here's the thing. Why did I just... I don't know how I fell down this rabbit hole, but the thing about it is that linemen's wives have a term for reference to... I say wives. I'm sure it would apply to essentially, you know, any designation thereof. But because of the term, that is the general colloquial accepted standard. They have a term for people who specifically try and hook up with and / or seduce linemen while they're out, you know, saving power in America and all that. They're called bucket bunnies. Like, because, you know, they get up in those crane buckets to do their work. They call them bucket bunnies. I don't know how to feel about that, first of all. A small voice is coming from a hole. Oh, I'm starving. If someone can bring me something to eat, I will exchange this powerful sword with them. I want it. Here's the thing. The reason I'm not surprised by that is it's not the first time I've heard of a term like that being used. I have mentioned before via streaming and what have you, but in the past I've worked for Love's, which is a truck stop. And the thing, I'm going to equip this just in case. I'm hoping I won't die, but just in case, so I don't lose a billion gems. Love's is a truck stop. And truckers do tend to be constantly on the road and moving and what have you, and thus not necessarily have as much companionship as they might hope, and it thus becomes a prime spot for, you know, truck stop parking lots becomes a prime stop for sex workers to, you know, which there's nothing wrong with the craft, mind you. But one thing I've learned is that much the same as linemen refer to these women as bucket bunnies, linemen's wives, I should say, truckers' wives refer to the women who go to these places as lot lizards. Here's my question. Do these terms, when people come up with them, have to be alliterative? Or is that just like a byproduct? Like, does that just... Like, I just need to know, is it a requirement to have the term be that way? Or are they just, you know, good at coming up with stuff? Here's what we're gonna... Bing. Because dealing with all those arms is way too much. Anoriand found 150 gems. That was worth spending some gems then. Listen, I want to be clear. By the way, in this household, we support sex workers. They're awesome, and I do not advocate for, endorse, or otherwise call for demeaning anyone trying to make a living. I am very specifically referring to the existence of it. And I know, like, yeah, I'm doing the Twitter defense of, let me go ahead and explain that I'm not sitting here attacking people, but, you know, I just been trained by the internet. Don't want anyone to misread my intentions, beliefs, or anything of the sort. What do you gotta say? I am watching over the world. Please take this. Anoriand received XP. Nice. Would you like to return to... No, not yet. Come back to me whenever you feel like returning to Greenwood. Okay. I need 2,000 for my next level. Gotcha. It's fine if I don't get all the gems physically possible if I do it in the safest manner. Anoriand received medical oh, yay. I'll immediately equip that. Remember, whenever I go back to town, I can always move back to... What's the name of the village we were just at? I can always move back to Village Land and get another herb. A voice is calling Anoriand from the hole. I am the creature who brings light to darkness. I will help you upon your return. That is a claim. You bring light to darkness. You are literally underground, my guy. Oh God, I hate these so much. The problem is it's hard to get a good angle on them, and then while they're attacking, they have invincibility. If they didn't have invincibility while their arm was out, they would be far less scary. Hey-oh! What do you got for me? Anoriand received delicious seeds. This is why I kept going. I believe those are what you trade in to get the other sword, and I definitely didn't want to go back while there's a sword on the table without getting the sword on the table. The moral of the story is I like tables and swords. What are we talking about again? Okay, that's not necessarily optimal, but you know, it's fine. I can figure it out. Bam. Level up! No need for that medicinal herb to heal me. I can heal myself, thank you very much. I'm guessing that's another point of defense. Yep, no, sword. I got 4 sword now. Like I'm Zelda, Link, whoever. Anoriand released a crocodile. You can step on him. You can step on the crocodile. I don't advise doing that in real life. I am a Floridian. This is very do as I say, not as I'm actually, we're gonna title this episode, Do As I Say, Not As I Do. So that you get the importance of the message. Found a strange bottle. I already had a strange bottle though, so I should have left that one there in case I ever want another strange bottle, but it's fine. Yeah, so we're gonna title the episode Do As I Say, Not As I Do, in the hopes that you do as I say, and not, in fact, as I do. Oh, good. Can you die, please? Thank you. Awesome. That thing was weird. Anoriand released a squirrel! Another squirrel. I say we pretend that these squirrels are Scrat, personally. From Ice Age. Ice Age is still a relevant reference, right? I'm not like showing my age and being like, Ice Age, that's what the kids nowadays like. And in reality, like, no one talks about or thinks about Ice Age. Like, that's not a thing, right? Y'all aren't gonna make me just sit here and worry that I just aged myself horrifically. Like, I know it's an older movie, but people still remember it, right? All right, I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor. Leave a comment down below if you remember Ice Age. I don't need details. I don't need to know your favorite character. I don't mind that. Feel free to throw in the details of who your favorite character is and such. Like, I'm down to hear that, but I just need to acknowledge the existence of Ice Age for a moment, if you all would do me this favor, please. It is very important to my mental health. Anoriand found 50 gems. Oh, that's all the layers here. So I can just keep on walking. And go upstairs. All right, that's not all the layers here, though, that's for sure. See, this sucks because, like, you have to get aggressive because there's spears coming. Anoriand released a deer. That's a stage. That's a deer on stage. I vaguely remember the deer on stage. I mostly, like, I'm pretty comfortably remembered the first spot. I kind of remember this spot. And then I remember that the next place that we go is water-based. And that's about the limit of... I think there's also a sky-based one, maybe? I can't remember the order at all. Like, that's about the limit of my memory on this game. And how far I've played and how much I know. You son of a gun. Really? No, no. Now I'm gonna kill you on principle. It's principle, damn it. Okay, cool. So come out the back end here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. You know what? I think we can more or less clear this area out, and then the next step, like, it's been a lot of stabbing and slashing. Really slashing. I haven't been doing a lot. Here, I'll do some stabbing. But it's not good now. Like, it was at its most useful against that first boss. Now my slashes deal 4 times as much damage. Now it's kind of hard to justify that. Another dog! Yeah, I think I'll kind of run through this area and finish it off before, you know, attempting something else. I like to be efficient. I don't want to just run back willy-nilly unless I know there's which you could argue, because I was about to say, unless I know there's a good reason to. You could argue a cool new sword might be a good reason to. But I'm almost positive the sword we get here is not the kill metal enemies sword. Oh, I get a warp. Okay. Maybe I could just take the warp back. Yeah, I'm almost positive the sword here is not the kill enemies sword, kill metal enemies sword. I'm almost positive the sword here is just like, it's just an upgrade. Which is good, don't misunderstand me. I'm not opposed to upgrades, but like, if it was gonna be the kill metal enemies sword, I would go back and get it super fast and go back and, you know, clear up the first castle and call it a day and be like, hey, I'm done here. But it's not, so just gonna keep wantonly murdering plants with grabby hands, vines, whatever the hell they are. Okay. Oh, you know what? No, there's more monster lairs, but further on the other side of them. I'm gonna head back to town now. I'm not gonna go through the whole next building without checking back. Yay, free heal. Do I still have my herb? I do. So before I do anything else, so we can see if this episode, because new cool things are exciting. Ah, I smell some delicious seeds. You have some, don't you? Sometimes I just forget buttons. Delicious seeds. I will exchange this sword with you for the seeds. Anoriand received the Psycho Sword. That name did not age well, but invincible monsters temporarily paralyzed. So that's the difference there. It is 1 point stronger as well. So now I'm up to 5 damage compared to 4. But more importantly, like, enemies that I can't kill now get stunned in place. So at the very least, I can stop them from attacking, which is still very useful. There's a lot to explore that we've uncovered here. We're gonna go ahead and look at all that when we get back on the next episode, because I don't want this to drag on forever. All right. Thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Until next time, I'll catch you later, fam. All right.